Right. There we are. And a good morning to everybody. Still waking up. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming by the stream today. Today, we're going to throw a little bit more time into our boat race. Still trying to figure out what I want to build this last room out of. Grabbed a few different things out of the menu to look at. See how those look. Good morning. Let's see who's all here. Wyatt, Colonel, Shadow, Lucoil. Hello, Michael. Good day. Day all. So far, my day has been mostly unconscious. I literally just woke up like 30 minutes ago, so I was up working on some stuff last night, so up a little later than I'd planned. But overall, it's okay so far. I haven't done much other than have a quick bite to eat and get everything set up for the stream. Again, right now I'm just trying to figure out what I want to build walls and ceiling of the final room out of the boat race. From there, right? I got here water coolers. Grabbed a couple different things. We may use more than one. Here's our basic room now. I felt that maybe part of my issue is I was going a little green. I went greenish from the bottom, which is fine, but I think I need something lighter for the upper half. So I was looking at a couple things here, and there's a couple things here, and of course, water blocks always look good, but I don't know, I may want to save those for something larger that I could use for. The rug, factory blocks look kind of nice. I like the pattern. One of those might be good for the ceiling. Thank you, Slime, for jumping right across there. Appreciate that. Rude. Wake up at 7? That sucks. 4 p.m.? I don't know if that's good or bad, right? You're halfway through your day, but that's also like, for me, that's smack dab in the middle of my work shift of my other job. Try not to think about that. Bright, is this a stream? That's Merge Worlds. Yeah, I wouldn't do it where nobody's watching from Merge Worlds. Got the metal mouth in. Oh, braces thing? Hopefully that was not too uncomfortable. I've heard things. I like these, but I feel they're a little dark. I like these, but they don't go together. You know what I mean? They're just individual blocks. These are just interesting. Found a couple new cuts of platinum that look. Still haven't found the one I'm looking for. But I still haven't found. What's that way over there? Oh, that's right. I was testing out these things. That out real quick. Whoop. Put a hole there. Even messes everywhere. Okay. I got slimes. Ooh, left the water. Your braces in a year? My sister had braces. I've luckily did not have to mess. So let's see here. Any of these contenders? I like the factory blocks, but they're too dark. Saving that for something else. Lighter platinum might be okay for light blue conch. Go back and look at. Let me go back and look at club conch. Light blue conch. Might have a better pattern than that one. I use Zag so much, I'm really trying to stay away from it. That's the one I've got already. This one. My only concern is I'm using the same patterns too often. I want that. We will see. Oh, that's the one I already did. Why am I doing that twice? Ignore that one. You saw nothing. It's a repeating pattern that kind of makes a picture. That one doesn't merge at all. Need something for the sides, though. Some of these would be good for the ceiling. I just don't do the sides. This whole thing I've gone through. First time I've come across one where I'm really torn about what I want to put in. Bad, but they don't merge together. Might be a little bit bad on the eyes. No, I don't like that. No. Struggle is real, my friends. The struggle is real. I think I'm gonna use one of these blues at the top. I'm gonna need something white. Yeah, I'm going way off rocker here. Maybe there's something white that would look okay. Why is that white? Going from skulls to white. Oh. That's not flashy. For this horrible monstrosity, I need something flashier than that. Oh, right. You can see the arrow from underneath. That's kind of cool. Wyatt. Oh, well, I appreciate that, Wyatt. I love streaming with you guys. It's best parts of my day are hanging out with you all. I'm okay with it. Last night's Merge World stream went very well, I felt. Left it on a good finish area. Excited to get to the next one. Rich Aqua Chow. Wow. Okay. Anybody need some rich Aqua Chow? It's edible or not. Sounds like it'd be edible. Sounds like something you could eat. What are these? Light blue stable stone. Have I messed with the light blue stable stone? Light blue rimmed, black with light blue. That could be a black. Might not be. Black might go. Black goes with everything, right? Does have a merging pattern. Oh yeah, I remember we looked at that earlier. You know, something different then, but. No. Well, those could be all right. Black one would kind of go for the ceiling. Wasn't streaming today? Nope. Fridays and Saturdays are my double stream days. I don't stream on Tuesdays. Tuesday is the day that I don't stream at all. But yeah, Fridays and Saturdays is a double stream day. Morning, and I will stream again tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Favorite part of streaming? Getting to meet new people, getting to help people out. Those two things. I really enjoy helping folks. Okay, how does this sound for hideous, real quick? What if we went with the rainbow block? But instead of going up and down, it goes from this direction to this direction. So it's kind of like the exit. You're coming out, and from this, boom, rainbow block leading you to the end. I just have to have something for the end. All right, let's see what that looks like. Could be eye bleeding, but we'll never know. Six. For me, I feel like that's going backwards. I enjoy double stream days as well. It's I mean, I get up early, but I don't mind too much. Almost missed one. Thank you, I Hunt Hackers, for this resting name. All right, guys, thoughts? I could even make the ceiling the same thing, so it's almost like a colorful tube of hell. Used by that. Now we're going to build it. We're going to build it and we'll see what it looks like. Worst comes down to it, I can always break it again. Didn't hear the music when he subbed. There we go. Thank you. And then it looks like I may not have been hearing any of the blocks dropping either. I realized that it looks like the sound settings, man. Every time I turn around, anytime there's been an update or a patch or anything, my sound settings just go to hell. Sometimes my webcam too, but mostly my sound settings. Oh, poo. Poo. Hold on. Forgot. I wanted to build this going up a little bit. Oh. I want to make the room get a little bigger as it goes in. Whoops. Clicky fingers. Calm down, clicky fingers. Not time for your clicky yet. Blah, 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 blah. Click. Say that as I'm clicking my fingers, right? The fool. I think that's high enough. High enough. Wanted to have it be a little bit higher than the little tunnel. That adds some detail. Oddly enough, while this is a visual monstrosity, I think I like it. I'm thinking of putting a little portal at the end that takes everybody up top again, where there can be like a little place where you could stand, you know, like the classic 3 different size pillars that someone could stand on to receiving their medals. That might be kind of cool. We take them up to the I've got the starting area on one side. I put the finishing area of the whatever it is we build around this thing. I would probably do the portal last. I'd have to wait till I build the whatever it is I'm going to build around this, which we're going to start working on today, so I need to figure it out. Originally, I was going to build a big mountain. And I thought about building some type of big water temple. Oh, oh. There it is. So I need that. If you have any ideas, throw them at me. By that I mean, like I said, this whole maze has to be hidden inside of something. It's an eyesore. I mean, just this all being like this is a bit of an eyesore. I'd like to build a shell around it. Down there, make sure I'm doing the right one. Just on a shell around it to hide the entire thing. Whoop. Go down, go boom. Trying to figure out what I'm going to work on in the stream tonight. I've got definitely get at least 1 or 2 pages of the JEI project done. I haven't worked on that in several streams now. Get some of that put together. Trying to figure out what I want to do for my next non-JEI project in that. Are a few ideas floating around in my head, but I'm not sure any of them are jumping out at me right now. I think I know what I'm doing with the next Let's Play as well, once I get this built. Alright, almost there. Just all I have to do is figure out what I'm going to put at the end. Other than a portal, of course. Portal I will wait on. Actually, I could probably put the portal down. So it's there. Build something. Put down a power source. Run it, get a creative battery going. All right. I'm all right with that. All right with that. Let's see. So if I'm going to continue this pattern. Oh, I was right the last one. That's cool. Yes. Rainbow porcelain. 99% sure. Yes. It's just regular white porcelain with different colors. So basically, when you make one, there's only one recipe, and that's to make the first block. But if you take the block, put it in the crafting table, it makes the second one. Do it the second one, makes it the third one makes the fourth. So you can make all of them, but the only one with the real recipe is the first one. Doing 2 of these because one's going to be hidden around the corner. I've already made these for the JEI project, so I know you can make them. Right? Ew. Definitely be wider than it is. Now, uh-oh. That side's right. Crap. Ooh, those are wrong. Paxel. Gotta test something real quick. Okay. Main mining one only gets rid of the color. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Alright. Which one is this? No. That one. Threw off probably something else, to be honest with you. Don't know which one, and I don't want to do them all over again. The difference between the rainbow blocks. So, thank you, Daz, for the sub. So the thing with the rainbow blocks is they all have the same colors. Like one color, one color, one color. The difference between the blocks is which color they start on. The one starts on, like this one, starts on red, starts on orange, starts on yellow, starts on green, starts on cyan. So it goes through all of the different colors in the same order. It's just depending on which one the block starts on. That's how you get it. That's why they're slightly different in their pathing. All right. All right. That's okay. I'm good with that. So I am going to need a door. Get in there. How will I make my door? I didn't leave one over here too. I don't want the door where it's visible. I have to have a door. Dang it. I'll poop. Guess I'll make the door up here where it's a little bit hide. Oh, wait, I have a door up here. Sweet. Even better. My downside is I have to go all the way through the water maze to get to the end, but long when you're flying. And I'm bumping into everything flying. You can imagine what they're going to be doing in a boat. Pleases me. Very thought of it. Pleases me. We're getting to some straightaways here soon. There's one. So I think the top preview for the first movie I'm going to actually go see. Yeah, that looks all right. Probably going to put a door down here, though. That's too far to go. The first movie I'm going to end up seeing in a theater in probably a long time is going to be that Yes Man movie from Ryan Reynolds. That looks good. All right, let's get rid of these. I'll probably need them back later when I make mistakes. But... teleporter. Didn't leave a lot of room for the teleporter, did I? Oh no. Ah, poop. It's even. Can't center something odd when it's even. Hate when I do that. 2, 3, 16. Means I have to build it down here on the end. It's just irritating. Well, and now I forgot what that is. Block of cobalt. And the best part is, yeah, you can't search for it. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta find cobalt again. I feel like I may have passed it. Where the new mixed blocks are. Come on. Recognize them when I see them. Downside is I hope I didn't switch off past them. Good Lord. The same things again. The downside of not being able to pull up everything. Not being able to do a search for it, I mean. Here we are. Okay, we're getting into it now. There it is. That's it. I'm going to need a door down here. There we go. Here's a door. Does that, but that'll be all right. Hey, turtle. Just got up. I'm jealous. There we are. I can get in and out of here a little easy. Need a GPS. Might sync it with this. Inner workings. Magic of the stuff in the thing. Relatively central. This should work. Battery. Energy. Basic U and that. Crank it. All right. For that. And I'll use that to power the second half when I build it. Well, I guess I could probably go ahead and... Creepers. Go in here and name it, though. There's so many teleporter names. All right, that's good there. I don't know what that is, turtle. GMTK. I apologize. I don't know what that is. Ends the same time Sunday. That's a long whatever it is. All right. So the water race is done. The actual race. Now I have to start building something around it. First, I can clean up the mess down here. Oh, wait. Forgot to light it up. Already getting monsters spawning. You, sir. And you, sir. And you, sir. Oh, you're being a twofer, huh? Experience for breaking one of those, oddly enough. Love the sound factory blocks make. Satisfying. Alright. That should be everything that shouldn't be on there. All the test things are gone. Take a quick glance to make sure I have no test walls on top of any of these. Done that enough. No, I don't see any. Oh, my sneaky trapdoor. I forgot to put one of those. Where's that bring me? Oh, right, for the pistons. To make a game, whatever theme they put out when it starts, people vote on their favorite game. Oh, it's like making a video game? Okay. It's awfully small amount of time, I would think. Of course, I don't know much about that process, but... Linus! Wow, Linus, thank you. Linus Hen. Welcome to the membership program. We are pleased to have you. That's phenomenal. I don't normally get a lot of members join up during the morning streams. Thank you. Linus, we appreciate you becoming part of the program. If you are not yet a member of our Discord channel, go to my website, onlydraven.com. There's a button on the top you can click on and pop right in there. and we will get you bumped up to member in there as well. If your name in Discord is different than it is here, shoot myself or a moderator a message, and we'll get you bumped up, or I'll get you bumped up right after the stream today. But thank you very much for joining. That's a spin of the wheel for tonight. I don't drink in the mornings. But it is a spin of the wheel this evening. Oh, that is awesome. Thank you, Linus. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Get ever so closer to our goal. I think we're down. I think we were down to 93, so that actually brings us back up to 94. So thank you, Linus. Getting dangerously close. All right. All right. Goodness. Why is there a hole here? Is that supposed to be there? Yes, it is. Arcade style games, or at least short games. Well, that makes sense. Short amount of time, I would think so. That makes sense. What are you doing up there? Get out of there. All right. Now I have to build something to hide this. But I don't know what. First I thought a mountain, but I made it so tall and fat that the mountain wouldn't go up very pointy-wise, and I'm afraid it would just end up looking too much like the pyramid. I don't want to build just a big box. That's boring. Really wish I'd have put this more in the middle. The first part, you know? No problem. I watched your tutorials since 1 year. Learned a lot regarding Feed the Beast mod packs. Well, it's awesome. I'm glad I could help, Linus. Thank you. Yeah, I really wish I'd have put this more in the middle. Then I could taper it up more on the outside. I'm not moving it. Lord, I'm moving it. Here's one sitting, not 1 hour long game, so let me. Guess we're going to try to go with our water temple idea. And I have a feeling I would be using this block a lot. I'm just, for overall design, my head, it just keeps looking like a big box. All right, I'm going to need something with stairs. Need something with some detail if I'm going to do some stairs. Mossy Naga stone. Feasible. Naga stone. That looks kind of old. Mossy castle brick. All right, let's see what options we've got for Naga stone. Well, we've got a couple different blocks, anyways. Some different pillars. Head and oh, you can make a statue out of it. Well, you know, maybe Naga stone may be the path that we're going to take. I'm intrigued why this is called left and right. It's called left and right. They look identical to me. Still look identical to me. Oh, no. No. The little swirly goes one way. The little swirly goes the other way. Wow, that's the difference? The bottom swirl goes left or right. Legit, don't care about that. I can just use one of them. Easy. Easy fix. So I'm thinking for the Naga stone, or for this, is to build it kind of like a big block, and then the top is going to come out like on an angle all the way around, and then have some pillars coming down in front of it, and maybe having water come out of the pillars in a couple areas. I agree. That's a odd little difference. It's actually not as many Naga stones as I thought. There are 3. And then there's ones that are ruined. Etched. Pillar. We'll look at a couple of these. Okay. None of the patterns really merge. which could be okay. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Just, I really need stairs. That's the issue. I'm gonna have to have some stairs. I have to use something with a stairs option. Unless I went more blue with it. Used mineral. With blue water coming out of it, I'm afraid that's too much blue. And I could just go for classic brick. At least with brick. At least with brick, I'd have a bunch of different cuts. Several cuts, that's andesite. I could use mossy stone brick. I've also got all the moss stones. There's a bunch of moss stones. Oh, I keep forgetting to throw out the other stuff I typed. See, with moss, I've got a lot more options. I could use the nega bricks to match with these, at least somewhat. I don't know if I'd use these blue. I've already used the blue too much. If I did a mixture of mossy stone and mossy naga stone, the naga stone and the regular bricks could work towards the edge. I think that could work. I'm gonna need something for the top of the temple. So what is going to be my primary brick? My primary brick needs to literally be a brick. Like I don't think I want a joining pattern for that. I think I want the classic bricks. Probably not monster egg. Probably not monster egg. Although that'd be funny. You like funny. I do enjoy that. Then I'll use the naga stone to go with it. I go ba 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 ba. One I could do. Yeah, those go well together. That would actually, it's just the tiniest bit lighter green. I don't think it's going to be that noticeable from a different distance. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. This is going to have to be relatively large, and I wanted to make it square. Now I'm feeling I should make it slightly rectangular since it's this longer than it is square. Just so hard to tell. Well, I guess not. I can't. I guess I'm going to have to go square because this gets fat at the top. It's got a fat booty at the top here. And there's going to be no floor on it because I want the water race to be at the bottom. This is mostly meant for that. All right, so here's what I have to do. I have to figure out how far I can go on this end from the edge. I need to build it the other side. No, the mossy does not have stairs itself, or brick stairs. Yeah, there's no mossy stairs. Okay. Well, you know what? I have to use my favorite measurement device, sand. Okay. I want to give myself just the tiniest bit of wiggle room. Seven. One, two. Okay. Want to keep it consistent. I'm going to try to keep it square. Does the newer? Nice to have. 7. I love it. Slime with a mohawk. Slime with a mohawk. I love slimes with a mohawk. The only downside that the back is going to have a lot of wasted space because I don't have to go quite as far. I guess that's not that bad. Not that. My cat's just going crazy with one of the new toys we got him yesterday. That's cool. All right. That's important because that's as far back as I can go with this. It actually is going to have to come out a little bit further because I don't want it all to be completely flat either. I want it to have some texture to it. So, this is the inner. I need to figure out where the middle is on this side. I don't have. Start over here. Let's build this. I got the middle, so I might as well start over here. Know that this is the middle. I didn't put this there to begin with, but all right. I want the ones that are primarily brick. That's brick. Already got the Naga stone. I might be able to do something with some more with the Naga stone, so we'll grab some of those. I don't need it to be all brick though. The pillars should be something a little different. Grab wide brick. I don't want something with emerging. Well, that's just regular moss stone. Already got that. Never mind. Let's do that. Couple options there. So I'm not going to necessarily have a door to the temple. I guess I could. I could have a door to the temple that with an elevator block, which would take them up to the top. I only thought about that. I figured I'd just start at the top, but having a door down here wouldn't be horrible. Odd, so I'd have to have a doorway or a double door. Gonna need a building gadget. I want to get tall. All right. We'll see what we can do. That comes over to about here. Don't need it to be higher because I don't want people to be able to see over it. That's our height, our maximum space. Oh, that'll make it square. Okay. So what I was thinking is that, obviously I'm going to have doors here, but I would have it like that, and I would have it coming out. Kind of like a pattern like that. And then I would have some of the stairs at the bottom coming down to flare it, and stairs at the top coming out to flare it. And maybe even having it come out a little ways so that there's pillars every so often. The thought process, anyways. Let me know if you have any better ideas. I'm just making it basic. I can always go and break some of this out to add the other texture. Whoa, this is going to take a while. Long while. Day Savage? Worst part is I can't really use... What's the key again? That helps or not. I don't know if that actually helps with the building gadget when you're in this pattern. I don't think you can go any further. I'm going to build just one wall of this, one side of it. Or I guess technically one half side. Just this half here, and then I'll flare it out and kind of design on it. And then if we don't like it, we can make changes before I do the whole thing anyway. Okay. Do just 3 more spots. Then I'm going to try flaring it out like I wanted to do at the top. See how it looks. I can level those up a little bit later. 3 there. Hopefully this ends up looking all right. That falling, man, makes me uncomfortable. The fastest way to get down, but it still makes me uncomfortable. Fear of heights, yeah. Many bricks, too many bricks. All right, so I can build some of a doorway in there. That's not that hard. Oh, look at that! I got some jumping. Kind of my thought was that I would come up here, right? Extend that out a bit. So I could do pillars. Pillars, I feel, kind of need to be large. I kind of wanted them to be 4x4, so this would have to come out a decent ways. Sorry, 2x2, not 4x4. They do that. That. I made that my pillar, right? And by pillar, I mean, you know, grab a different block here. I'd have the pillar kind of coming out just enough from the edge. And then my thought was on some of these insides that I would like break a hole and have water coming out of it. These pillars would be distance apart. There would be just several of them. I'm not sure I'll use that brick. I'm not a big fan of that brick right now, but it's just a starting point. Or I can find something better for the actual pedestal. Okay, well, hopefully I can find something. Do the Oh, it actually matches the edge. That actually would work really well because it would match the flaring at the top. Need a Paxel again. Don't have enough inventory space. Do all the things I want to do. I will do that. Whoop. I can't resist just because I find it funny. I was asked where did the creeper come from. I was gonna say, well, sometimes when a mommy creeper and a daddy creeper live together. No, I've got this. They're popping up on top already. The stuff I'm building. What do you guys think? Like that leaves a little space in there. I think that this pillar texture breaks up from that a little bit. Kind of has the old feeling style that I was looking for. I'm not going to put a pillar there. It's too close to the front. So basically the front entrance. But that would be what the pillar would look like. I kind of feel like it needs to come out at least one more. I think it needs to come out at least one, maybe even. Savage, I'm going to have to ask you to stop trying to eat your own face, man. Make a sandwich, dude. Eating your own face is not cool. And the worst part is, once you bite your lip or your mouth or, on the inside of your tongue or wherever, once you do that, it swells up just enough that you will keep biting that over and over again. Just it sticks out just a little bit over everything else, and it will bug you forever. All right. I'm okay with this concept. I'm gonna move forward with it. Your lip is hard. Well, you want to see a doctor about that, man. Not normal either. The only other thing I could think of is, should I bring this out further? Instead of just doing 3, I could flare this out 4, add more texture. 3 enough. You know what I mean? So I've got, excuse me, coming out 3, going in 3, coming out 3. If I did 4, would add a little bit more depth to the tower. It just means I'd have to pull the upper top out a bit further, and I'd have to destroy these. But doable. What do you guys think? Is that enough texture to it, or should I make it a little bit deeper, 4 instead of 3? I need to decide before I build any more. A lot of work. I may not even come down this low either. Maybe bring it up a little bit. I want to flare it out a little bit at the bottom. Like I have at the top, it's going to kind of come out like that as well. That might be enough texture at the top. If somebody has a major objection in the next couple seconds, I'm going to go with this. That's what I like about you, Turtle. You ask the big questions, my friend. Important things that need to be discussed. Turtle is on that. Now I want cheese. Dang it, Turtle. Maybe desire the cheese. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna make the corners work. Where was the middle block? The middle block was all the way back. So I'm going to have to do the same thing on this side. I need to calculate where the middle is. Suck. All right. Find the middle. Turtle, again, with the important questions. I respect that, my friend. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? Before I do this, I'm going to count from the middle so I know how far to go. Be smarter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4. Ready? 4, 5, 6, 57, 8, 59, 60. 1, 5, 7, 8, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. So 75 with 1 is the middle. But I have some space here. Okay. 75 and then 1. That's my middle. Okay. 2, 3. Oh, it's so hard to count cobblestones. I don't like to use cobblestone. Going to have to drop bricks. Not happy about it. Use this one. 2, 3. 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 28, 29, 30, 20. Ready? 70. 5. Middle block. Okay. Oops. That side. What are you going to have for lunch, Turtle? More questions. I do not know what you are going to have for lunch, my friend. I don't even know what I'm going to have. So let me see how many spaces are there. 1, 2. That was the 7th block in. 7. That's the middle. That one up and it comes out. I believe that's what I did over here. Yes, middle block went back in, came out. Okay. I have to do the same thing on this side. I can see where the corners will meet. I may have to do something different in the corners to get it to look decent. Oops. Need to figure out my corners before I start building everything. Hot drink. Usually either goes coffee, tea, or hot chocolate. Those are the 3 hot drinks that are primarily drink that I can think of. You're a strange person who drinks alcohol. You turd. Drinks alcohol hot. I'm not sure why. The answer to that question, Turtle, that there are 3 of us here. Okay. I like that. Actually, I like the way that corner works because I can have a pillar there. I can put a pillar out here in the corner, which kind of is going to hold it up. So I like that. I like the way the corners work. So there's 0 complaint there. Other than I have to somehow find the middle. I guess I can do it this way. Block I don't care about. Not 18 yet. I say part of the thing, Errol, is there are 3 or 4 of us hanging out this morning. Although we got a new member this morning, and that's awesome. That doesn't. I don't get not a lot of activity in the mornings when it comes to things like donations or super chats or new members and all that kind of stuff. It's less of us. It's just more of a little bit, morning streams. I feel are a little bit more laid back, which is again cool thing. That. Need that now. Do it this way to get the middle of that one. Then I will be groovy. Meant to say groovy. Don't know why I just said groovy. Grovy's not even a word. You're making up words that don't even exist. Die, slime. Die to the wrath of my blocks. All right, there we are. It was the 7th one in again. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. There's my middle block. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shape out the entire bottom before I start building it all the way up. Burger. So, I think about it. Probably should leave something to mark the middle. Just because I'm going to have to base other stuff on that later. So, probably best that I still do that. Ouch. Thinking that in places I'm going to have water coming out of the temple. Falling. And then I'm going to have it get caught at the bottom. I don't want it going off into the void. Out of here, slime. Building. Jerk. You too, slime. And your slimy friend... Actually, Sunset Whiskey looks pretty cool. I'm not going to call that a slimy person. That's pretty cool looking. The answer is lip. Oh, went a little bit too far. All right. Uh-oh. Well, this is my middle block. It was that one. Why is that there? Get out of there. Middle block. I like it. The arrow points in. Ouch. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to put it this far down, but it's still, it's easy to go around and chop off one level of these. I don't know about reverse time, but if you could, as soon as this stream ends, if you could move time forward so I can, skip past my other job, I'd appreciate that. It's not right. Dang it. Dang it. God, I'm going to have to calculate that. Not even, right. 3 was 6. Okay. All right. Something is wrong. Thumbs up. Or 6. Did I ever want to not use deep mob learning? I'd say it's not that I, or not. There was a while there where I didn't realize how good it was. I understand what I did here. Something's off. The pattern, something. Middle block. Technically, just not reaching each other, and I don't understand why. I'm gonna have to count. See what's going wrong here. Six, 7, 8, 9, 40 for 1. 80. So 1, 3, 4, 75. That's where that's supposed to stop. That's going to be a problem. So if that's the end, got one more swing. No, this could still work. That's where I need to go to the 7. I think. Well, let's see how bad we made this. I've got 7 spaced here. Excellent, turtle. Hopefully it will take care of your famishedness. Famishedness. That's totally a real word as of this moment. No arguments from anybody about it. Now, I need at least 7 blocks. I've got it. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. So, dead. It's going to. That'll be the middle. That'll be the middle. That'll be the middle. Subway, good call. Good call. That. All right. Now we squared it off. Do is put here. Up. All right. You usually get at Subway. Well, I'm a greedy man, so normally I get 2 subs because I eat them 2 days in a row. But my favorite sub, the roast beef, which they've taken off the menu for some reason, I guess I could understand. My wife and mother-in-law get the cold cut trio. That's their favorite. I like the Italian. Although if I do get a second sub, it's a pizza sub. Dang it. Yeah. Oops. Pizza sub is a delicious sub. Although it is definitely a sub you want to eat hot. I want cold pizza. Getting close. That's my 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now that works out. This. All right. I don't like any of the vegetables or sauce on my sub. Italian BMT is good. And bread. I like the I forget what it's called. Bread with cheese built into it. I can never have too much cheese. Put mustard and mayonnaise on every sub. Except for the pizza sub. I just put mustard on the pizza. I get to the other, I get close to the end, I have to switch sides. I'm at it from the other way to make sure I meet in the middle. Time to start over here. Hey, mayonnaise. Hurts my heart, turtle. Hurts my heart. Love the mayonnaise. Love it in all the things. Mustard, mayonnaise, and cheese is my combo on nearly everything. Hamburgers, hot dogs, cereal. I mean, I'm just saying whatever. Maybe not the cereal so much. Everything has raw egg in it till you cook it. Cakes, pies, omelets. Even if it does have raw eggs in it, I'm okay with that. You can eat a raw egg. It's not going to hurt you. Rocky did it a ton. Hey, Savage, you would try to refrain from the spamming, please. Okay, now I got to figure out how to make this work again. There's my 6. That's my 6 right there. Excellent. 6. Nice. Love it when it lines up. But yeah, I'm not sure of exactly all of the things that are in mayonnaise. I only know that whatever they are, they make it delicious. You're good. You're all right, man. But it's also, it's like, they used to say, don't eat raw cookie dough for the same thing. Now, go buy raw cookie dough and just, like it's designed for that. So you get mustard, extra mayo, Parmesan. I used to do oil and vinegar, but I don't feel it really added that much other than make things greasy. It has a bit of a flavor to it, but not strong enough that it made a difference. Just made everything too greasy, so I stopped putting oil and vinegar on. Nope. Oh, getting there. Almost completed our square. Start building it on up. Build it on up to the side. Nice. All right. We now have that worked out feasibly, kind of a little bit, maybe. Now to just build it all. Whoosh. One of those things that'll be time consuming. Pyramid was this way. I feel like I should just do this and then go up a level and do it again. Oh, is that faster than just going all the way up and doing all of one? Yeah, I'm having a harder time lining up. Usually this all I have to do is go up. Yes, Savage, I did see that. I don't think I'd ever seen anything like that before. Interesting. Oops. It looked not so much a chip. It looked more like just a big potato that someone stretched out like a slinky. Not sure I would call that a chip. More of a whole potato. I would think that a chip would have to be chipped off of a potato. But it did look tasty. Sure, I could try it once. I don't know, but again, a chip. You know what I mean? Like taking a log and carving it and calling it a wood chip. It's still a log. The pieces that you took off the log are the chip. Really chipping something off. Chip off the old block. It looked tasty, though. I wonder if you can get them in different flavors, like salt and vinegar. I don't need a lot of plain chips. Plain chips are, you ready for it? Just too plain. Now, if I have something to dip them in, that's a little different. Give me some French onion chip dip. I'm all right there. But at that point, I feel like you're just eating the dip. Chips are just a an edible spoon that gets the dip to your mouth. Danny? I do not know what a Danny is. No. Oh, who? That's a person. I'm sorry. Say, I now see you said who. No, I do not know who Danny is. Right. Oh, I guess I did need that one. Woohoo! I will say that when I went to China, in the airport, they sold deep fried lizards on a stick. I think they had deep fried little octopus as well. Very disturbing to look at. Very disturbing. And I'd seen stuff there before. I don't know, just seeing it in the airport was weird. Yeah, each their own. Ooh, this is going to take a while. It's going to be a big build. Well, I'm doing all the work. Savage. To break them off and put them in a bag and then put flavoring on them. Then they will be chips. Preferably ketchup flavored chips. Raining. And I didn't turn my fan on. Getting a little toasty in here this morning. Then a game. Whoops. 2 minutes. Whoa, get back up here. Crazy. Oh no! Lost my consistency. Fix that. Notice I was messing that up. Streamer asked who remembered Alf. Alf was a TV show. The main character, named Alf, which stood for alien life form, was like a half dude in a suit and half a puppet. And supposedly he was an alien who crash landed in these people's garage and ended up living with them and becoming part of the family. It was a pretty funny show. Came from a planet named Melmac, which had blown up. So he didn't know if there was anybody else out there from his own race, so he stayed on Earth. And the father of the family was a guy named Willie, and he was like he was like partially an inventor, scientist kind of thing, but he also had like a boring job, if I remember. As a wife's older daughter, younger son, that kind of thing. On Melmac, they ate cats. Cats were edible, so family had a cat, and there's a lot of running gags. He talked to the cat like, it's only a matter of time. These days, they're gonna go on vacation, stuff like that. Yeah, my sister had a big Alf doll. It was very popular back then. Squeeze it, and it would say things that he said. I don't remember any of his catchphrases though. He had a couple, but I can't remember. It was an entertaining show. So that's early to mid 80s. I started. Ran for a couple seasons at least. Yeah. Alf. Good times. Remember my sister had some Alf comic books that Mom bought me some comic books and wanted to get my sister some. Got her like Alf and such. And after a while, she's like, I read these. Should I throw them away? I'm like, no, give them to me. I'll throw them with the rest of my comics. Zipping along, you're like, Spider-Man, Batman, Alf. What the hell is this doing? I read them. They weren't bad books. Hee. Well, that's silly. Oh, I need some peanut butter M&Ms. You pick me up this morning. Feeling tired. It's a long day. Fridays and Saturdays are my long day. I'll tell you, it's one of those things where, oops, no, I did it again. Not that one. That one. I'm done this. I have 1 hour to get ready for my other jobs. Eating, whatever else I'm going to do. Normally, you don't have time to take a nap or anything like that. I get a 30-minute lunch. Yeah, there's no time to nap in there. Napping less than 30 minutes hurts you more than it helps you. And then when the shift ends, I have 30 minutes to get ready for the stream. So no napping opportunity in the day. Blah. I usually sleep in a good chunk on Sunday. When I don't stream that morning. I get up and do some channel stuff. Sunday's the day I try to get the Merge Worlds audio podcast edited and posted. I don't get much time Friday and Saturday. I'll tell you, yesterday's Merge Worlds did better than normal. A lot more people checked that out than normally check out Merge Worlds, so I appreciate that. Week before was actually really well too. I didn't realize that until I went back and looked at it. I felt last night's episode was pretty cool. It went well. A lot of prep, I would say. A lot of getting ready for the big journey ahead, as well as covering some things that set up stuff for down the road. Logan. All right, real quick, grab some flare lanterns. Probably put some of these in here. Those things from spawning. Lots of comments on a video of a game where we used a robot with a screen for a face. There is such a thing as great minds thinking alike, you know. Good example of that. Movie Armageddon came out same summer as I think it was Deep Impact, the one where Morgan Freeman was the president, and then there was a big asteroid going to hit the planet as well. Excuse me. So, two movies with the same basic idea would come out at the same time. Yeah. It's not like I remember there being a big scare of asteroids hitting us. Two very alike movies. Overall, I think Armageddon was a better movie. Definitely more of a popcorn flick, but I enjoyed Deep Impact. Deep Impact had a lot of interesting stories to it, and man, were there a lot of stars in that movie. For Elijah Wood being in there. Oof, we're almost in the first half wall. Definitely not a fast process. I will probably work on a chunk of this outside of the stream. Get a lot of this caught up and done today before tomorrow's stream, so I'm not just doing this for 3 hours tomorrow as well. Ta-da! Be excited to have people go through this one. Interested to know if it's going to be a situation where I can do all 12 at once, or do I need to nub it down to 6? So we'll have to play test to find out. Welcome back. Yeah. Going to try to set aside at least every other day 30 minutes to an hour to write Merge Worlds. myself back on a writing schedule. Whoops, way too many. Never fails. Hear my family open the front door, which usually means they're checking the mail. And in 5 minutes, there's a bug flying around. Never stays upstairs where they are. Y'all come down here where I am. I understand I'm cool, but come on now. Oh, that's not the right spot. I missed that one. I got them M&Ms up and I didn't even eat any. Sorry, my life. All the work, none of the payoff. Yeah. You know, you're probably correct. All the lighting I got shining on me, I'm sure that doesn't help. They don't know all that light's down there until they get downstairs. Once they get down here, yes, 100% should be attracted to the light. But why don't they stay upstairs where they came in? Here. Shower this morning, so I know I don't smell funky. Oh, showered this morning, and I hope I don't smell. Showering, my time. Today's Friday, right? So yeah. Other job will be crazy busy today and tomorrow. Sunday's usually our slowest day. Doesn't mean it's not busy sometimes. As a whole, it's usually our slowest day. Climbing. Almost to the corner. Take a quick look. This definitely got closer to this than I wanted. Man, I hope that doesn't look horrible. Like, it looks like a big box again, but hopefully the other things I add to it will help. If I get this part done, then I can start doing additional decoration. You know, when I get done one full wall, I may go back and start building. Once I get this whole wall done, I may go back and actually start seeing how it looks. Like start adding the pillars and things, figuring out how they're going to work on the next one. I think it might be good to do that before I build everything and it doesn't work, you know. All right, Savage, enjoy yourself, sir. I may try to squeeze in a Jackbox night Sunday or Monday. Slightly different night than I normally do it. I can gather a few people who are interested. Now that school's out for a lot of people, that might be easier for them to attend. I'm going to get to this wall, then I'm going to turn around and go back and finish the other half of this wall. Then I'm going to start working on decorations. Start flaring it out, adding the roof, adding the pillars. Maybe add some water. I'd say leave it as is. Like, we'll not just... Let it slowly fade away. Turtle, when is I remember you saying there's like another casting call for a play or something coming up. When does that start for you, man? Or did you already get a part? No, I think you're. I can't remember if you tried out for it. Uh-oh. Heard a squeak. Who's squeaking? Hey, Buffy. Morning. Hello, I haven't seen you yet. No, I can't play with you right now. You have to wait. This Sunday. Look at that. Look at that. You haven't mentioned it in a while, and here I am remembering it when it was important to remember it. Psychic brain. Not really. Can't back up the psychic brain. Same level? I am. Moana. It sounds somewhat familiar, but I don't remember what that is. Since I have so much space here in the corners, I might do a larger pillar in the corner. 3x3. Disney movie. Maybe I saw a commercial for it or something. I don't remember anything about it, but it sounds vaguely familiar. So how do your casting calls normally go? Do you try out for a specific part? Or just show up, do some stuff, and then they decide what part you'd get? I've seen both ways. Sometimes there's people who play multiple characters. Especially if there's more side characters that can bounce in and out and play multiple. With Maui. I don't know what a Maui is. I know who Rock is, but still doesn't help me. I don't really watch anything animated, so probably never seen it. I can guarantee you I've never seen it. I haven't actually watched an animated Disney movie well over a decade. I think many years ago, probably whenever it came out, the last one I remember actually seeing, and I guess the Pixar stuff counts as a Disney movie, right? I mean, I would think. For my friend's birthday, she wanted to see Brave, and I took her to see Brave. The last one that I remember. Even that one, I hadn't seen one in years before that. Gotcha. Okay, so you try out for a role, you might get it, or instead they'll be like, we would rather you play this person. Trying out for the Rock's role, whatever role that was he did. I don't know. Maybe it was like, I don't know, was he a person? Was he a lizard? Remember Eddie Murphy was a lizard in one of them. Robin Williams was the genie. That was a good. Back when the Earth. Raven was young. Oh, that's a character. Okay. Well, my friend, I hope you get whatever it is role you're trying out for. Or if not, you at least get a fun one that you'll enjoy. Let's say the extent of my Disney movie experience at this point is Marvel movies. I don't watch the Star Wars ones either. I haven't seen any of the Star Wars movies. Of the recent ones. I haven't seen the Rogue One movie. I haven't seen the Han Solo movie. I didn't watch any of the last 3 Star Wars movies. I don't watch a whole lot of movies in general, but what is it? There's a movie I haven't seen. I haven't seen Venom. I feel like I need to see Venom. Venom 2 is coming out. I saw the trailer. It looked interesting. And I really like Tom Hardy. I didn't hear a lot of good stuff about the Venom movie, the first one, but Woody Harrelson's going to be in this one, I guess, playing Carnage. I like Woody Harrelson. Interested, you know. Chance they're going to tie it in with Spider-Man movies, so that's interesting. So I like Tom Holland in the Spider-Man movies. A giant crab that sings a song about collecting a lot of shiny treasure. Okay. Was it a pirate crab? That'd be awesome. May not be a pirate crab. I'm just saying. Shiny treasure. Makes me think about that. Excuse me. Thank goodness. Yeah, Venom. I think I need to sit down and watch a Venom sometime. I'm very interested in the Morbius movie. I enjoy Jared Leto, and I really like his music, but I like majority of the acting I've seen him in as well. But I would. Morbius has always been a cool character, and my wife's really into vampires, so it's like rare she cares about any superhero movie that's not Loki. I haven't watched the first episode of Loki yet, but man, she was all over that. Rabbit Showman of golden stuff that lives in the realm of monsters. Right? Realm of monsters. That must be where people enjoy eating biscuits and gravy and waffle fries. Yeah, monster. Only explanation. Only explanation. Monsters, every one of them. Goodness me. Whoop, 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 whoop. Trying to come up with some ideas for the charity stream, Turtle. Yeah, got what, 2 weeks on that? I've got to do. We're doing that, so trying to come up with some interesting things that might inspire donations for a good cause. His name's Tomato, and the song he sings is called Shiny. Oops, too many. Yeah, I think it's just you, Turtle. That the morning streams aren't the most popular streams. I do sometimes wonder if instead of streaming in the mornings, should I be using this time to put out more videos? You know what I mean? Because in the long run, the videos get more views. So, something I am tossing around, negating some of the morning streams and switching them to editing days so I can put out not just more tutorials, but more videos in general. That's on my mind. On my mind, thinking about throwing that around a little bit and then seeing about what people think. Yeah, I could shorten them. I could always start them like an hour later. It starts strong, right? Like, first started the stream, there was 10 or 11 people here. But again, a lot of them I do get a lot of international folks who, by the time I'm an hour in, it's 4 o'clock in the morning where they are, kind of thing. Plus, this is probably not the most exciting thing to watch right now, I admit. Whew! It's taken a while, though. Yeah, I want to do one wall because I want to make sure this is worth the effort. You know what I mean? Kind of hard to tell. I think I'm safe getting rid of this. Bye, Enderman. Woohoo! One little one. Ta-da. I think it looks pretty cool too. I like the way it looks, and like I said, I'm gonna flare it out in the top and the bottom. I'm gonna add some pedestals. I'm thinking about, instead of putting a door on the bottom, in the middle of it, kind of carving out a little square and having it go in deeper, where you'd come and land on there. Maybe even put a portal or something. That's what I was thinking. Should I do it 3 or 4? But I mean, to go back and change this now would be horrendous. Horrendous. Yeah, I'd have to tear it all down and start over again. But I talked about that a little earlier, trying to decide whether I should or not. I had to go on in. Yeah, like with the middle here, I thought I could like make like a square going in, have it kind of angled in, and maybe make that the entrance to the place. Have a little pedestal sticking out on one side. Not gonna. I probably wouldn't put a door on all 4 sides because that's just not needed. That's overkill. That's needed on the one. Size-wise, this I think is bigger than the pyramid, to be honest with you. Although the pyramid was a lot harder to build. We will see. Oh, hello, kitties. 2 kitties under my feet. I got you. Does do a decent job of hiding it, though. You know, for here, and I look at here, I'm not going to see it. How this looks when I add a little flavor to it. I've missed one in there somewhere. No, I didn't miss any. Oh, look at me knocking it out. Look at me. Now, we'll need to. Got this the right size, though. Let's see. That came out to 1 past the edge. Past the edge, huh? How high can I raise this? That's part of the thing. If I can make it a little shorter, that'll probably help a little bit as well. This is the lowest point my head is right now. That would work. Yeah, the night stream's usually better. Although, again, Friday's a little bit slower than Saturday. Yes, I has the faith. I have the faith. All right. So that's how high I would make that. Obviously, I'm going to keep doing. I've already got the pattern laid out. I'll make it this small, then go back and clear it out. But try this. Okay, so I said one more than that. Same height. All right, so that would be the pedestal as it sticks out. Discord? Definitely appreciate it. I posted before I go live, but I think a lot of people have probably silenced that channel. This through. See if we can add some flavor. This will go one out as well. I love seeing the mobs just fall off. There. Hey, Paul, what's up, sir? Good day, man. How goes it? All right. That would be the top and bottom. That is very tall. Very tall indeed. Now, one thing I considered, pedestals. I wanted to do 4, one on each corner, and one about halfway. Gotta know I'm gonna have room for it. Pedestal is gonna be 1, 2, 4 wide. Bring it all the way up to that. It will. Do I need to stretch that out one further? Work 11.5 hours into a 6. Whew! My goodness, man. Your shifts are way long. I know I've probably asked this before and completely forgotten, but if you're cool saying, ask what it is you do. That's a long shift to do anything. That could work. I have ideas. Security guard. That's right. I remember that. Oh yeah, I forgot to put more flare lanterns. Last one I put that one here. I don't really need them at the top and at the very bottom. So. It fluctuates. Sometimes if people have more than one tab open and they switch to another tab, stop showing them as a primary viewer. Those things do happen. Then back at 3:30. Good Lord, Paul. Don't kill yourself, man. Try this. Try this. Oh, no. Dang it. I knew it was going to happen. I knew I'd space out eventually. Oh, I missed a couple too. There's my perfect streak. In the game. I'm perfect in real life. Kidding? Ooh, there's one. This is when I catch up on your streams. I appreciate it, Paul. I do. I don't think that's all the way out. It's not. I did that. Technically. Up from there. Second. Do a quick count. All right, from this thing sticking out, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And I will know. 3 to 27-minute episodes? Didn't I say 5? Man. and again. Yes, it's 5. Okay. Woof. Woof. I wish I went up faster. Okay. Here, I will come in one. Not in one. That is in one. Oh, that is thunder. Uh-oh, it's okay, sweetie. Big crack of thunder happened, and my Buffy came running. She was sitting in front of the glass door watching the outside, and the thunder cracked. That was a little bit more than she could handle. Mm-hmm. That's 15 hours just there. That is a lot. A lot. Make me feel like I need to start putting up more content, Paul. Turtle and I were just talking a couple of minutes ago about how the morning streams don't get anywhere near the amount of views as night streams do. That a lot of these morning streams, there's hardly anybody here. And we're talking about potentially, could I shorten or cancel the morning streams in favor of using that time to make more actual like videos? Put out a thought. How to think. Still making content. Trying to maybe. Definitely the edited stuff overall does better. Even if it doesn't do well right off the bat, it definitely gets more views down the road. Although, interestingly enough, I will say this. I did something I hadn't done in a long time, and that was go back and look at some of the very first episodes of Merge World. And the very first episode of Merge World has close to 500 views on it, which for a live stream is actually pretty good compared to like a regular live stream would do. The best live stream I ever that has the most amount of views, I should say, is the very first episode of the Sky Factory 4 stream I did on the previous world, where I did the Project E. That first episode, for some reason, got incredibly a lot of people. Let's see for the walls. I mean, my phone didn't. Oh, understandable. Yeah. Well, Paul, I know you. No concerns there, my friend. 16 hours. Good Lord. You pop in for 2 minutes. I'm flattered. Jacob says, sure, I didn't realize you streamed. Was just using tutorials from your channel. There you go. That's good. Appreciate you popping in, Jacob. Yes, that's a good thing. Again, a lot of people don't realize I stream, and a lot of people don't, when they join a channel and they sub, they don't automatically hit the notifications thing. So I'm always getting people all the time like, oh wow, you stream too? No, I stream like 6 days a week, and I'm like, and it's just because people don't know it. We got over 14,000 people are subscribed to the channel. We've only got about 350 in the Discord, so there's a lot of people who aren't getting those daily notifications. So that in itself could be a big partial reason. That's true. I was thinking about that as well. I would definitely have more time to do additional content that maybe was, because a lot of times I'm playing. Oops. I've tried other streams like 7 Days to Die and things of that nature, and they don't stream well. People don't, not as many people, I should say, by any means, come to those type of streams. But if I was to instead take that 2 hours, play the game, and edit it just down to maybe more entertaining bits, maybe that's something people would enjoy more. You know what I mean? All right, so I think that helps add some shape to it. I'm not done yet, but I think that helps add a little bit of shape to it. I'm thinking about, honestly, putting some holes in it, like on the inside maybe. Like I was going to have holes with water coming out. I'm still planning on doing that. But putting some holes that are almost like windows, and I could put something darker behind it. So it looks like a window, but at the same time, it still hides everything like this. Yeah, Turtle, I think so as well. But I may need to add that to the part at the beginning of every tutorial when I say, you know, please remember to like and subscribe. I think I may need to bring it up there, only because a lot of people stop watching, because I can see the metrics. People stop watching tutorials 3/4 of the way through, because at that point they've understood everything that they're there for, and they don't want to hear me talk about my website at the end, which I get that. You know, I've been that guy. So I throwing that at the very front where I'm saying please like and subscribe, because that's working. I'm still getting lots of people who subscribe. So I think the subscribing thing, if I hit the bell notifications on there and maybe even mention that I stream, you know what I mean? And if I mention that I stream, like, hey, and if you'd like to see me stream, got question, you know, if you've got questions about Minecraft, I stream as well every week or whatever. You can see the schedule on the website, something like bring that up. That's actually really good. That's a good way of wording that, and say, like and subscribe, and be sure to swing by one of my live streams if you have any actual questions. We can help work it out together. Working something out like that and getting it in early while people are just tuning in and seeing it might help. People still jump past that sometimes, but overall, more people see the beginning than the end. Which, I mean, not unreasonable to expect, right? All right, Sarah. I just want to say it like that because I'm weird. That. If I do that, the pillar will be large. I'm going to do it that. That way it looks like it carries on the rest of this. Not saying I'm going to use that as a... Just trying to get a feel for how this would look for a big pillar. Pillar looks like it carries on the, and then I'll have a couple smaller pillars in between where there's less room to make, like the honker I'm doing right here. I definitely would want some type of different texture, and I think as much as I like that, I really like the darker green better, you know. I just got a computer and I need to figure out how to play Sky Factory, so thanks for making the tutorials. I'm going to play again in 30 minutes. Also, I have a server if you want to. Well, I appreciate that, Jacob. Thank you very much. I'm glad we can be of help. Is a pleasure to do so. Really does. I really appreciate you coming by. I love helping folks with videos and tutorials and such, and it's awesome when people pop in and mention that I did. So we appreciate that. All right, I think that instead, I need to look more at Naga stone. Mossy etched Naga stone. Mossy pillar. Let's take a look how the pillar works. Oh, thank you very much. Padarzina Rec. An interesting name. I'm going to do just a couple levels of the pillar with this. Then I'm going to do a couple levels with the pillar with the other thing. We'll decide which one we like better. Those of you who are watching, your opinion matters. This. Okay, here we are. So, I'm going to build a massive pillar up the side of this. You like the bottom one with the little squares or the triangles? They both colors seem to match. There's a little bit of lighter green in the triangles. But overall, they match the rest of it. One thing that I kind of like about this bottom one is it's got the little squiggles that the stair does as well. So that kind of fits within the same motif, but at the same time, that could be too much of a good thing. You know what I mean? Too much of a good thing. I think you should mix it up. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Like I could do it all of one of them, but then go through it and break parts out and put parts of the other one. Oh, that's not a bad idea. If I did that, I think I would use this bottom one as the primary and then break it up and add the triangle things, because the triangle things definitely stand out. Sometimes they make triangles, and sometimes they do this weird thing at the top. The triangles go the wrong way. I'm not sure how that happens. Popping the triangles in the midst of all that would look very cool. All right. So I wish there was a cracked Negastone. You know what I mean? If there was like that same thing except cracked. They've got ruined. See, what do you think of this? Does this take away from the color? It's not the one I want to click on. Would it look better with that instead of the triangle? Like it's crumbling in parts. So I may have to put that out through the rest of this. Now, that really takes away from the green. I don't know if I do that over here. But I kind of like the cracked of it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. So I should go ahead, scream this thing, take it all the way up, then go back through and break it up and add the cracked stuff. All the way up. Okay. I have to build the pillar at the top, but I'll do that. I'll bring it all the way up, build the pillar, then I'll go back through and add the texture. I like that. Good call, Turtle. Oh, mixing it up, I think, is very nice. That will go groovy. I think that tonight in the stream may talk about that, what we were talking about with the changing the schedule up a little bit, putting out more content. See if people would prefer to have more of the edited stuff. I put a poll up a while back. And I said, what would you like to see more of? Live streaming, edited content, or like tutorials? And of course, 90% of the people pick tutorials, which is understandable. That's why people come here. But with that additional time, if I was to say get rid of the couple of morning streams, I don't know if I'd get rid of the morning stream on Wednesday, because that one starts at 3 p.m. The ones that start later in the day seem to do okay. There was quite a few people that came to Wednesday's 3 to 6 one, and then the 6 to midnight one went really well. So I probably would leave that one. I want to say that the Thursday one, which started at 3 as well, one of them started at 1, or no, they both start at 3? 3, 4. It would have ended at 4. So the 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock one did well on Wednesday, and the 3 to 6 one did well on Thursday. So I could still leave double those, because that's my day off the other job, and I've got plenty of time in between to do whatever I need to do. So I might still do that. But then that would be just me getting rid of the Friday, Saturday morning streams. First, that in. Naga. Stone. Now, we're going to make it sporadic. I put more on here as I'm going through, but let's do a few at first. Well, I will do a couple together. Little one. A whole little niche of that. Just work with this first pillar first. This first side, I mean. There. Down. There. L-shape action right there. Oh, I keep forgetting that it's hollow in the middle. I'll have a good little, oops, middle run. L. solos. Side. With opposite niche. Let's see what else we got here. But I feel like there are a lot of things you say you want to do with the channel that you can't because you don't have time. Like behind the dice, community, stuff like that. It's true. Just a D&D. Well, we Merge Worlds was last night. We've already talked about it a little bit, so that's understandable. These are very tall. I'm making a lot of adjustments. Aha, backward Zorro. I feel like I need some more single ones. A lot of connected. A lot of big green spots. That's not. Up one. All right, Thoughts Turtle. Is it even noticeable? You know what I mean? From a bit of a distance, because most people are going to see it from here. Let's see. Jacob says, it's going to make nether star seeds, and I realized I actually have to kill the wither. There's an item with a drop rate of 45%, so I'm just going to grow tier 6 and free them. Understandable? Although I still recommend nether star seeds. Oh, right. Yeah, you're going to need the, what is it called? The crux. Crux is what you're going to need. I like the pillar. The pillar definitely adds a little something to it, and the top and the bottom definitely help as well. You know, maybe kind of cool if I built just a little platform off of this that people could, maybe even that was glass, so they could see through it and they could see the whole thing a little nicer. That might be kind of cool. I do like the pillar. I like the pillar. The only downside is, from a distance, I don't think you can really see the gray until you get up close. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. But you may not be able to see it to get up close. Because again, eventually, I'm going to make this public where people can play it themselves if they want to. I'm going to build a little starting area off of this. I'm going to extend this back and build a little starting area where they can do their spawns or whatever. Well, you know, I was thinking, what if instead I chose a completely different type of brick? Something darker that might stand out more? Because the mossy, I think the green-gray is just too much. Basalt. Ah, pink. I'll do pink. I'm just kidding. Not work. That's a little too obvious, I think. That's a little too obvious. Again, even when I replaced it with a completely different brick, with it still being green and gray, you can't even see the difference. It's pretty different up close. Breen. Who spells Breen? Who does these things? I think I will continue as we're doing for now. We'll get the wall built, and I can always punch up more stuff as we move along. But I think that in the current moment, the overall shape is working out. I'm going to have a doorway that they'll walk in, probably elevator block up to over here, Then I'll have like a starter room where they'll start, maybe some beds and get their boats and stuff. Then they'll walk out here to get ready for the starting line. But I need to build this before I start building that, so I know I have enough room. Do a little bit of this, and then we'll do a little bit more texture. All that cobblestone's going away. Once I build the bottom, I will get rid of all of the cobblestone. Some of this Naga brick or brick I'm using right now will also, everything underneath the landing at the bottom will be taken out as well. That'll bring the height down a little bit, which is nice. Almost bring the height down a little bit in here too, but afraid to do too much of it. I may do some testing with other bricks to see if I can find something that fits in mixed with this. That would help. The other option is, of course, what I thought about doing was putting a hole in it and having water coming out of it. Coming out of the pillar. To make it look, you know, a little bit more on theme. That's still doable. I think the water is going to do a lot to break up the green. It's hard to describe what I'm thinking about doing with the water, but I'll get at least part of it done. I just can't really do it until I have at least one full wall done, so I can kind of see how it looks spaced out. That's why I'm trying to knock out this one side of the wall here. And then we can sit and tool and fiddle with everything we want to do, and then I can just do the same thing on every other side. Some of the stuff, the other sides, I don't even care if it's just this boring, you know, block with some pedestals, because no one's really going to see the sides. Well, shouldn't say that. As I continue to build Let's Plays out, you'll start seeing it from different angles, so I guess I got to be careful there. Why I'm building it all the way around and not just a flat wall, because eventually more Let's Plays are going to pop up around here. Definitely going to have some type of fishing contest. I always enjoyed the Achievement Hunter Fishing Jamboree. I definitely want to have some type of a Let's Play that involves fishing at some point. I just need to put another spin on it somehow. Got a few ideas. Some of these, of course, are going to be... I'm going to have some surprise Let's Plays. There will be some that I build off camera that nobody sees until it's time to play them. Got one in mind right now. But even knowing what it is would ruin part of the surprise. No one will know what that is until I have to choose a couple people to help test run it. Woohoo! Soon the slimes will be no more. Well, mostly no more. They can still pop out on the down at the very bottom where the little landing is. All this cobble will be gone. There'll be no more place for them. It will slime me no more. They don't bother me that bad. Only rarely, especially this build has been easy because I've been building above it. All the slimes bouncing around the bottom haven't bothered me at all. Even with the wall I'm building right now, we've had like, what, maybe one or two get in the way. I got to smack them once. Nothing wrong with that. Slimes are my friends. I wonder why I'm getting so many slimes. Biome am I in, anyways? I don't understand why I'm getting slimes everywhere. I didn't think slimes... I wonder if I'm getting so many slimes because I'm inhibiting everything else from spawning. You know what I mean? I've got dread lamps down so no animals will spawn. I got light down so no regular monsters will spawn. I wonder if the game's like, well, I've only got one thing I can put there. I guess I'll just put 1,000,000 slimes. You know what I mean? The game's like, well, there has to be 50 monsters somewhere on the map. Those are the only ones I can put, so I guess I'll put 50 slimes all over this guy's map. That would make sense. Like, oh, that's not on the link. From like a slight programming point. Game knows it needs to have something. I bet if I was to get rid of the dread lamps and allow, like, I was to say change this cobblestone to grass as well, I bet I wouldn't get hardly anywhere near the slimes, but I'd get a ton of animals, you know? That's just how that works. Can't believe how long this is taking. It's a very long process. This is the first time in a while where I'm considering doing something to build it faster. I'm just not as familiar with the copy-paste gadget. I don't use it very much. I don't remember how to use this. I haven't used this in forever. Yes, area copy. How do I copy the whole thing? I want to copy this. 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 That right? Did I do that right? Man, I can't remember how to use this for nothing. No, that's not doing all of it. Need it here as well, right? See? Now it's just doing the bottom. Copy paste gadget sucks. I can't figure out how to make this work. I did a tutorial on it forever ago once because somebody asked me to, and I've never used it since. It doesn't do 3 vectors. It only does 2. I need 3 vectors. See, that's done 2. I need to start there. Okay, all right. Now we're maybe getting somewhere. There. 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 Problem is, there's nothing physical up here to link it to. If I click on this, will it extend it? No, it just ruined everything. There's nothing to increase the range. Maybe I just can't copy that big of a space? Won't let me do that big of a space. That's a waste of my time then. Could have done 5 lines in that time. I'm wasting my time. Could have done 5 lines. Don't quote me on that. Not the quote I need for my channel. YouTube streamer does 5 lines on camera. Turtle, I built a little master control room. You're still out there. A command center. Little place where I can keep track of things that I need. Chests and such. These are all the different chests. Dyed colors of the 12 traditional colors that I do. And it takes a while to rebuild those every time, so I've kept them here so I can just grab them all and use them as needed. Nothing in that one. That's my, that's the thing that lets me in the pyramid. Just on the bottom of the pyramid. A little room that I stuck in here for myself. I can always make it bigger if I need. Oh, wow, look at the map. Ah. The water race looks kind of cool. Yeah, I'll be chopping off all this down here. Once I chop this off, I'll be able to in vein mine everything beneath it when I get to that. It's thundering here and it's thundering in the game, and it keeps throwing me off figuring out which one is which. Midpoint. What's that? You know what, if I am going to get rid of that. Oh good, I've already got a middle thing there. Yeah. Get rid of that. That'll bring that up a little bit. All right. Let me finish this wall. Feel bad because I know that how boring this has got to be to watch this. Probably why people aren't staying today. Not as exciting as watching the actual water race being. I do look forward to running people through this, though. I think it's going to be fun to have a bunch of people pop into this world where they've seen it on stream multiple times, but now they'll have the chance to actually interact with it. Maybe even eventually, when it's all said and done, put everybody into a mode where they could fly around, provide everybody a premium set of armor or something that they could just fly around and look at stuff. That might be kind of fun for everybody. Fly around and see what all I've got built in my world. I'd say another thing that hurts with the morning streams is that, you know, the world's opening up again. People have got things to do. Going out on the weekends and doing stuff and to live again. Can't fault them for that. Rough 16 months. Actually, 18 months, really. It all started in January of the previous year. And a weird time. I can happily say I'm happy to see it gone. Even if it means I get less people to hang out with during. I guess one thing I should ask the community when I do chat about this tonight, if I was to take some time off the stream, like get rid of the Friday and Saturday morning streams, so I could make more video content, what do they want to see more of? You know what I mean? If I'm going to do that, I need to make sure I'm making content people want to see. That thunder was real. You know what would be the greatest thing in the world? Greatest thing in the world would be for me to have a power outage for exactly 6 hours. I started at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I would love to work today, but I can't. There is no electricity. I want it back for when it's stream time. Which long will the stream be? This stream's running for another 30 minutes. Today. That's one of the things that Turtle and I were talking about just a little bit ago. It's potentially get your point of view on this. I would be intrigued to know. If I was to get rid of the Friday morning and Saturday morning streams, which not a lot of people come to. Anybody who's watching, by the way, I'd love to hear your point of view on this. The morning streams have always been historically not as popular. And I understand they're morning for me. They're not morning for everybody, but they're morning for me. The Friday and Saturday streams, which are right now 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. my time, have historically had the lowest view time of anything that I do.
if I was to get rid of that Friday and Saturday morning stream and use that time to put out more edited like video content, tutorials or let's plays, or me picking a game and doing extra tutorials in Subnautica or Skyrim or whatever it may be. People could consume the edited content as they wish. Would that be more preferred? More of the edited, more tutorials. You know, I could sit and play a game for 2 hours myself, record it, and release it as a more edited video, getting rid of the maybe boring stuff where things don't happen in the middle. I'll use 7 Days to Die, for example. Right? Like if I spend an hour mining, that's boring to watch. But if I was to skip past that to the actual zombie fight and the investigation and sneaking through houses, and then I come back to my base and here's what I built so far and show everybody what I've already done. I'm not saying that game in particular. I'm just using it as an example, something I thought of right off the bat. Releasing 30-minute or hour-long Let's Play videos in games. And games like that, there's situations like that, might work well for completely different games, too. Like some of we tried to do the $5 games back in the day, but just a 10 or 15-minute video of me playing Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that. Game people are interested in. Where I jump in, I'm like, all right, let's see how this works. And I play it for an hour and then edit it down to 15 minutes of good content. I'll be mostly talking to myself in those situations because there won't be a live chat, of course. It'll be me chatting to myself and talking to the game. But I see a lot of people release content like that. I'm interested if that would be something the community would like to see. Versus the morning stream has historically low views. And it's not that it's like, I guess I'm going to need to clarify this when I talk about tonight. Oh. Thank you, Daniel Pondell, for the sub. Appreciate that. And it's not that it's a, ooh, I'm not getting views, I'm not making money. It's not something like that. It's more of a, I feel bad if I'm making content people aren't interested in, you know? When I could be putting out stuff people genuinely want to see. Because as a creator, that's something, you know, you got to watch those metrics. What are people watching? What do people click like on the most? What do people, you know, you get more subscriptions during this video. You get things like that. It lets you know what people are enjoying so you can make more content of that kind. If I got rid of the morning streams, then the night streams I could alternate between this world and the JEI world, unless we're doing a particular project in one that people are really interested in. I could stick with it for a little bit. All right, I'm going to say it right now. If something happens and I do suddenly disappear, it's storming kind of rough here right now. If I just disappear, it's because my power went out. And with us only having 25 minutes left, if something happens and the power goes out, even just a minute and it shuts down my whole system, I probably won't have time to get back in today. So if I suddenly disappear, I will see you all tonight. Doing things like more of an edited content, if I was to get rid of the morning streams, it would be easier for me to do more stuff with community play days and potentially record those and release those as streams as well. Another thing to consider. You think the edited content would be better, Wyatt? Make sure I'm clarifying which one you're going for. I think the edited stuff would be preferable. I call it edited content. I don't know if there's another name for it, but you know, stuff that I pre-film, edit, and put out. That's not the non-live stuff, I guess. Tutorials fall within that, but tutorials will always be a huge part of the channel. They're going to be the largest part of the channel. That's why people come here. But it would give me the opportunity to make more tutorials and potentially other games as well. Maybe not just Minecraft. Just finishing up this little wall so I can build the next pillar. Like to see more edited videos. Okay, okay. Now, that being said, Wyatt, again, you've been hanging out with us for a little while then. Pizza. Go Turtle. Yeah, go, man. Pizza. Never let the pizza sit there longer than it needs to. Run, my friend. Sorry. Pizza's important, Wyatt. But would you prefer it? Again, just trying to, I'm going to ask this tonight too, but I can get your point of view on it now. Would you prefer it to still be primarily Minecraft stuff, or would you like to see other games? There's a situation where it's like, no, games, I want to see Minecraft, tutorials, whatever. No, I wouldn't just do tutorials. That's one of the things I was talking about, where I could feasibly, in the edited content, I could sit and play a game for an hour and then edit it down into an actual me playing a game. Down to maybe a 15 or 20-minute video of me playing that game. Is the thought, anyways. Minecraft, and yeah, definitely would do Minecraft. There still would be Minecraft for sure. Lots of Minecraft. Is that what I'm saying? But yeah, I could choose other games from now on. There's some games I've had to stay away from for fear that, you know, language or visuals might be bad for streaming, you know what I mean? Get the channel in trouble, but if I was to film them, I could edit that stuff out and release it as just me playing a game. Oh, missed one. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. I'm gonna bring this up again on the stream tonight, and you know, chat with more of the community as well. I wouldn't be getting rid of the night streams. The night streams are when most of the people are able to come. I know there's some people who have asked. The whole reason I started doing morning streams is there were people who asked for them. They were like, "Hey, I live in another country, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning when you stream, and I can't come to those." I always feel bad about that. At the same time, over time, less people have. Maybe it's because I'm just doing too many of them. Maybe once in a while doing a morning stream is something, you know, extra. Be a little more fun. I forgot I had your stream open for like 2 hours. And I just realized, gotcha. Well, I appreciate it. Loyalty right there. I appreciate that. I've lost flare line. Here. Now, I have to count here as well. Blah, 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 blah. How far out do I go? Whoops. So, from the outer edge, 1, 2, 5 on the left. Actually, ooh, I'll do this. I still have to remember the 5, though, for counting purposes. Okay, all right. The largest, I need 1, 2. Yeah, one further out. I remember now. One further out than that. Wrong block. Right block. That's where that would go. The same thing on the top. Oof. I think I missed one yet. Trying to get all the way through without missing one. Little challenges I make for myself. It's hard when I'm talking, though. Hey, I did it. But then I also did this. Hello, David. I'm doing well, thank you. And yourselves? So what I'm building right now is going to be basically be a water temple. What I've done is I've built a boat race. Let's play boat race, and that's it. And there's a lot of stuff going on in there. But that in itself looks kind of ugly. So I'm building a big water temple to go around it. Water temple boat race. I felt to go together. And I'm gonna take a in the middle. I'm gonna kind of take a square and move it back in where there'll be like an entrance. I'm gonna have some pillars popping up here as well. Big pillars like I've got down there at the end. I'll have some. This gray thing is just so I know where the middle is. But I'll have a couple smaller pillars, and then I'm gonna have holes where water's coming out at different heights, so it's not all the same. I'll add more texture and detail to the actual wall as I get going. But for right now, it's just more of getting the overall shape, and then I can texture it up a little bit more later. Hello, Mr. Midnight. Hi, buddy. Wanted a pet. Can't say no to a kitty who needs a pet. Needs a pet, you got to give it. That's a rule, man. It'll be a law. You like it? Excellent. I appreciate that. That's hoping it looks okay. Trying to, anyways. Here at the top, I need to go like this. Remember that. Oh yeah, that's the second level. It'll be fun to put people through the boat race. I'm excited about doing it. Auto curve, it did. All right, you love animals. I also, specifically cats. I'll be doing a, I think it's Wednesday the 23rd. I'm going to be doing a charity stream for my local animal shelter. You don't like foxes? That's interesting. I've never had anybody who strongly disliked foxes. I'm sure you've got your reasons. I'm not one to judge. All the animals, I don't think I've ever had anybody specifically dislike that animal. Spiders, snakes. Some people are cat people and don't like dogs. I'm a cat person more than a dog person. Not that I don't really like dogs. I don't hate dogs. Not a fan of them. I wish no ill to dogs. Let's see. Animals. That's definitely intrigued me and others. Those are intrigued by your fox hatred. Oh, kill 2 of your cats. Okay, I can get that. I was wondering if it was something like that. I was waiting for you to say chickens. I was waiting for you to say that you had chickens, because I've heard of that a lot. We have, where I live, we occasionally have issues with coyotes getting people's pets and such, so I've always been an indoor pet person. I don't like cats going outside. But I'm sorry to hear your kitty's passed. Oh, David as well. It's not cool. Sucks when you lose a loved one. That one. This. Wall number 1 will be done. Well, for the overall shape. Missed one. I failed. Failure driven. Trying to get this first part finished for the stream ends in 15 minutes. Put a lot of time into this today. Wow, I maintained that. I'm pretty good at that. 1 cat. Oh no! That was all the wrong brick. Oh crap. That hurts. That hurts. You know, some people might be thinking, oh, but Draven, can't really tell the difference. I know. I know it's there. I'm going to try something stupid. I'm going to try to vein mine it. I gotta get rid of this edge so it doesn't run any chance of snagging the edge of the other one. Oh, hopefully this doesn't ruin it. Oh, okay, that's gonna work. That is fixable. All right, that wasn't too bad. Ended up not being too bad. All right, woo-ah! Almost fell down. Not sure where the woo-ha came from. Sorry for the woo-ha yell. I'm not normally a woo-ha kind of person. Yay, I am. Today I shall woo-ha with the best of them. What is your cat's name? What? Inquiring minds need to know. Oh, the slime made it out of that one. I thought I was going to kill him. Right. Still doing okay. I did lose all my stairs on the rim. Jack! Excellent. I grew up, I had a friend who had a cat named Jack. Intriguing. Do these ones manually because it's... That one. That one. Now we want those. You lost Pearl and Rosie. Ah. I have 3 kitties as well. Buffy, Patches, and Midnight, whom I adore. Very sad when the time comes. Building at it. Oh, I saw one I missed there for a second. Yep, there it is. All right. Now, I gotta build the pillar. I gotta cut this off. All this stuff down here, everything below the cutoff, will eventually be vein mined. Get rid of all that stuff. That's excess that does not need to be there. Or a dog person. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. As long as you like an animal, right? As long as you're cool with animals. Is everybody still there? Hold on one second. Okay. My power flickered the tiniest bit, but I didn't lose it. Okay. Got concerned there for a minute. David, I'm in the same regard, but opposite. Like, I don't wish harm on dogs. Dogs are fine. I just prefer cats. So I know exactly what you mean. We do not have a dog. Largely because my wife and I would never be able to agree on one. If I did have a dog, I'd want it to be a real dog. I want a husky. Something big. A husky. Being Canadian, I think a husky is a... You're going to have a dog's the best dog. Reliable, trustworthy. And in a freak blizzard, they can pull my sleigh. Sled. So that's important. Sled dog. That makes sense to me. Sled dog. My wife wants like little rat dog. Tiny thing. I don't know, man. That dog is smaller than my foot. Once, if you're smaller than my boot, we have a problem. You heard rumors? Ah, that's funny. I like that. See Edgestone. Man, it is still thundering out there, but it sounds like it may be passing. Too hot where you are? Ooh. That sucks. Why is that not building? Build. I have clicked upon you with the building gadget. Build it. Start down the bottom. It's easier to come. Well, you know, that was down, but that part was all me. No one I could blame for that but me. Everything get along fine? Well, that's good. Seen both. Some where they do and some where they don't. They don't play, but they're fine. There you go. They tolerate each other. Yeah. Classic cat and dog relationship. We almost always had a dog growing up. I always had a cat. My sister had a dog, which is carried on in our adult life. I have cats, and my wife loves cats. My sister has like 4 dogs. First. All right. Pedestal number 2 is done. It does a good job of hiding everything behind it, and that's important. I needed to hide the waterways. I think I'm going to build a little balcony maybe here that you can walk over and see the... You can actually see it pretty well. Oh, I'm going to put some lights down there. Okay with that. Okay with that. I'm going to need to put some lights down here, though. I forgot about that. Lights in. To keep the monsters from spawning down on ground level. I'll just stick one in the corner too, just to make sure I'm covered. All right, well, I will work on finishing building this out off camera. Either way, I'm still going to do the morning stream tomorrow, regardless of what we discuss today at tonight's stream. But I don't know, potentially losing the morning streams and putting out more video content sounds like it could be kind of fun. Because again, there's a lot of games that I've purchased that we did in the $5 games that were interesting or insane. That recording those as a mini Let's Play and putting some of those out would still be fun. I could still do that. I could go back to making my $5 game series. Instead of streaming a bunch of $5 games for an hour, I could pick a $5 game, play it for an hour, edit it down to a video, and release it. Something to consider. I will chat more about that with the community tonight. We'll also chat more about that probably on the Discord later today. Those of you who are members of the Discord, hopefully you will come and see that. And maybe participate and give me your thoughts if you have not already. And Wyatt, I appreciate you letting me throw some things at you. I appreciate that. As well as Turtle. I think Turtle's gone. He went to go get that pizza. Just because he knows I'd be jealous of wanting that pizza. He's such a bully. I'll do it for German Shepherd. Oh, big dog, though. That's good. All right, guys. We're in the last couple minutes here, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. Thank you all for coming by today. Even if it was just for a short while, I really appreciate hanging with you. If you had a good time, please remember to click the like button. Whether you're watching this today or 10 years down the road, it would be cool if you did. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell notification. That way you know when I go live and when videos come out. You can hang out with us all the time in our Discord channel as well. You go to my website, onlydraven.com. There's a button at the top you can click on. Take you right in there, and you would get to hang out with us more. Cool if you did. But we'd love to have you. Let's see. What else? We have a membership program. We got a new member today during the stream, which is pretty awesome. Excited about that. If you're interested in a membership, it's like a Twitch sub, only cheaper. $2.99 a month. You get access to our members-only streams. You get access to our Minecraft members-only servers. We have 2. We have a Sky Factory 4 server and a Pixelmon server. Priority gaming. So what priority gaming means is that when we're playing community games with everybody, you get a head start to get in. Yes, David, go right ahead. Ask your question. And then when I do things like this with Let's Plays and stuff, I'll definitely reach out to members first. Give them first dibs on those opportunities. A lot of cool stuff involved. If it's something you're interested in, we would love to have you part of that as well. It's known as Draven's Dragons, the name they chose for themselves. So that's what we have. When am I online on Discord? I'm on and off Discord throughout the day. I'm not on Discord when I stream. But the rest of the day I'll be on and off of it because I have an hour and then I have to do my other job for 6 hours. But my other job I can kind of keep an eye on it, so I can pop in every so often. I need to do a little better staying up on it, but I try to pop in throughout the day. Normally when a stream ends, I'm not available for 30 minutes to an hour. Because that's usually when I go spend some time with my wife. Even the night streams, I say, hit me up on Discord. It's going to be 30 minutes to an hour because I always like to unplug and spend a little bit of time with my family before I jump back into whatever I have to do. But I try to stay on mostly throughout the day. So you'll see me on there most of this afternoon. I chat some, try to answer questions when I can. But we have such a great community that a lot of times by the time I'm hopping there to answer a question, someone's already done it. But yeah, love to chat with you there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this. Again, thanks for hanging out with me while I worked on my giant wall thing. And I will try to get most of that done before the next stream. We'll be back again tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, you will come by and hang out with us as well. All right? You all have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will see you again later tonight.